Balls. I got props. Let's go.
This is United Aholes, a video cast discussing cultural topics with no filter.
Welcome back to Area 41. Mark Sargent's favorite place on the internet.
You're number one.
Anyway, so Brent bought some, what? You're sitting on your balls?
Okay,
what the fuck is going on?
No, here's the thing. Okay. I have seen comments from people I know online, and I'm not going to call the person out that made this comment most recently. I say most recently, it's been like 5 years, but whatever. This popped back into my head.
Discussing
for
current
reason.
cultural topics.
That's right.
All right, well, it gets
5 years ago.
He takes after Tim Conway like that.
So, the comment was made, oh, fuck, I sat on one of my nuts today. So, okay, my brain immediately goes, you sat? All right, so you're, all right, sit down, crunch. All right, there's a few things at play here. First of all, what the fuck are you wearing for underwear that your nut's hanging down far enough to slip underneath your leg and you, oh, I sat on my nut. So I did some research. No, clearly they weren't using it.
I don't think underwear comes into play.
So it's going to hear in a minute. So I did some research. I went down the rabbit hole.
You actually searched sitting on nuts?
Nope.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Someone's going to now, though.
So here's the thing. What I wanted to know.
Incognito mode.
What if there was a term for dangly sacks and not dangly sacks? Like, did they have a medical term? Was there anything done? Was there any what do we know about this?
Tight like a tiger.
And so, and I did every possible search. Some of it turned up porn. I'm sorry. And I was like, man, like what? There's got to be some information. So I ended up going down the rabbit hole and finding this. And this is related. All right. Right there. Okay. So the Sao Paulo Medical Journal did a study.
The South Pole Medical Journal?
Sao Paulo, S-A-O-P-A-U-L-L. Sao Paulo Medical Journal. Cold weather is a predisposition factor for testicular torsion in a tropical country. A retrospective study. That's where I ended up. So I had to look up. I had to look up testicular torsion because I'm like, I don't really know what that is. So here's what it is. Our bodies as men
control temperature.
Right, yeah. Because we produce sperm at a certain temperature and it's colder than what our body temperature is. So there's muscles and stuff. Like I learned shit I didn't know. So basically there's an elevator. So it's like, yeah, we need to take these guys down. It's too hot. We need to produce sperm. Now okay, we need to pull it back up because it's a little bit cold. So you're going up and down. So what happens is testicular torsion occurs when the spermatic cord from which the testicle is suspended twists, cutting off the blood supply to the testicle. I'm thinking one random turn. When you look this up, it's a fucking corkscrew. It's like your nut went.
Somebody was playing helicopter again.
I remember that on Romper Room. It's Tommy Testy.
So here's the conclusion. I read way more than this, and testicular torsion follows a seasonal association, even in a tropical country. It is more frequent in the colder months of the year, namely fall and winter, when almost 3/4 of the cases occurred. You can lose your nut because of this, because it cuts off the supply. These observations added further evidence that cold weather has an etiological role in testicular torsion occurrence. So,
stop putting ice in your balls.
But it's so much fun.
So
just dangle them in a cup of Coke once in a while, little boys. The cold fizzy,
So back to the original.
I love the bubbles.
My bubbles.
So I'm thinking,
Nothing to see here.
so not only are there guys running around sitting down, sitting on their nuts, which if that happens to me, which isn't gonna, I'm not built that way. All right, I'm a tight sacker, whatever you want to call it, because
Tight sack.
I'm a tight
That's
sacker.
a tight sack.
The brain don't hang that
If
low.
I sit down on my nut, that only happens to me one fucking time.
And then you do
That's
something about
it. And then I go looking for a ball bra. I'm looking for something that keeps that stuff at play. I'm not having that happen again. I'm not sitting on my own boys. Fuck that shit. But there are guys who have had it happen. Oh, I sat on
Yeah,
my...
that's because they're sitting down like this. Ah!
It could be. I don't...
Ah! Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Fuck.
Okay, so
Carry on.
you're
Sure.
talking about guys who are sitting on them on purpose. I don't think this is happening with this particular person that made this comment. But the fact that it happens... the fact that it happens a second time is what blows my mind. I am at the local whatever store buying underwear that night. Which brings me to my props.
What do you got there?
These are by a company. I think it was YD. I don't remember. We're not talking about companies anyway because they don't support us.
That's right.
Right.
If you want your name on our show, you got to pay for
That's
it.
right. So in my
And the
search,
fuck, those are yours.
yeah, they are. Yeah, those are mine.
Bought them today.
Why are they not mine? Why aren't they mine?
All right.
Ken, why aren't they mine?
What's wrong with the underwear, dude?
They look a little small.
They're a large.
Those are a fucking large?
They're brand new. They got tags in them. I haven't
Sniff
worn them.
Can you sniff them? They smell.
I mean, I had to try them on.
Okay, now I'm curious.
I had to try them on to see if they fit.
What's this? What's this all about right
Okay.
here?
Okay. If you
Apart
can,
from looking
I
like
just
a
created a new superhero.
cockface. If you
Ass Man.
if you can get the Elephant Man to throw them back over, I'll explain it to you.
Uh-oh, I hope my tongue doesn't slip out.
oh, I can tell those are going to be washed before worn.
All right.
They're kind of soft, though.
Okay. So here's the
What are they
deal.
made out of?
This company, and okay, I have bought a lot of pouch underwear. It's a thing.
Okay.
Trust me.
Apparently I've out of the loop.
No, there's a bunch of different companies, and I have tried the majority of them.
Is that what these are called?
No,
We have a
these
cubicle mate that tries to get me to buy them. I don't know why.
because they're
These are David Archie's.
Brought it up multiple times.
Yes, but I bought them from a different. That's the name that's on there, but that's not the company I got them from.
He's the owner of them.
I'm sure that he is. I don't know. So these are dual pouch underwear. So toss them over for a sec.
One for the sack, one for the shaft.
Right.
Oh, look at that.
Now, not only are they dual pouch, but it's two literally separate pouches.
There is, too.
He's having way too much fun. All right, so
Oh God.
yeah, so that's what's going on. We'll have to get a picture. So there's a spot. There's two separate spots because it's open here. This for your boys is like it's not a mesh, but it's breathable. It's more breathable than the rest. So you literally separate out both parties, so it avoids sweating. It's more comfortable. Growers versus showers, it still works. It doesn't matter. Everything all fits in place.
What does that mean?
You get an erection in the underwear and it won't like pinch you off.
No, growers versus showers.
Some men are naturally large, even if they're not erect.
Yeah,
Some only get large when they're erect.
yeah. And for the most part,
They're growers.
They
Oh,
turn.
blood cock versus meat cock.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, Bert Kreischer taught me about it in a comedy act.
Blood cock versus meat cock.
Yeah.
Yep.
And typically growers are larger than showers on average. Because there's been studies done on this fucking shit too.
It's news to me, but
Yeah. No.
Holy
that's-
fuck, the Area 41 science is strong tonight.
So if
that's the guy that had
I
underwear on his head a minute ago.
sit, if I sit on my nuts,
He'll take Bill Nye down like that.
if I sit on my nuts, I'm out buying something like this.
Why, that
To-
will prevent you from not sitting on them?
Well, yeah, because it holds everything in place. Like, how dangly? I mean, I just cannot get the picture. Are you, like,
Okay, but I'm going to ask this question.
when you get in the shower,
Have you ever piled them? Has anyone here ever piled them?
Piled them.
nuts?
So you got boys side by side, you
Yeah.
know, they're kind of hanging out, doing their thing, and whether you cross your legs or just sit awkwardly and they go, "Floop,"
yes.
and that sucks
that.
as much.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not
yeah.
a good feeling.
I don't know about, and that's not great because you can get the sick feeling in your stomach.
Right.
Yeah.
But sitting on one, accidentally, you have to realize that this person went, oh, they got completely down. They sat on their nuts. So I'm assuming you have to stand back up. I've never experienced this before. But again, talking about it happening a second time, that's the part that blows my mind.
Yeah,
if it happens accidentally
I don't
once,
think I've ever had that happen.
and then it happens again,
I've never
you
sat
need
on
to
my
fucking
nuts.
change something. You
gotta fix your
I'm
life.
I'm not okay with this.
Jordan Peterson says clean your fucking room.
Like, is it boxers?
It must be that, or
It's
they're just
gotta be.
jogging pants and Commando, man. Like,
Maybe.
Can I
don't
see
know.
those again?
Yeah. You can.
I mean, we all have our Commando fucking Sundays watching the internet or something.
Oh, yeah.
I love Commando Sundays. You know what? You know what? You know what? If there is a time when you run out of fun socks, this would be almost
Listen, I know what he's getting for his birthday next year.
what?
I know he's
Fun
getting
sock?
tomorrow at lunchtime.
No, I don't.
But seriously, though, I mean,
I think Ken wants to fuck your underwear.
it's kind of like,